let's start with your reading, Virgo. Today, we are going to look into your past, present, and future energies to see what you went through, what you're going through right now, and what you should expect in the near and distant future. Also, I want to remind you that I still weekly select viewers to offer them free personal readings. To learn how to be selected, make sure to watch the full video. Now, let's start with your past, present, and future. Wow. Talking about journeys, right here we clearly see something that is starting in a specific way and then it ends in its opposite. So, overall, what we see right here is that there is a lot actually in front of you. Although at times you might be focusing on what you're leaving behind a little too much, we see that instead you should look into the future because what we see right here is absolutely amazing. Starting with your main energy, the magician. Virgo, right here we see that the energies around you, the overall situation around you is setting you up for major success. And I know that for most of you, it does not feel this way at all. At all. I see it right away with the Four of Cups over here. But you need to understand that with the magician, we know that we have the tools, that we have the opportunities. But the magician is not telling you, hey, there is a manifestation, things are going to go your way, your dreams are going to come true. No. What the magician tells you every single time is that if you make the right moves and if you adopt the right mindset, you have everything around you to get there, to get to your desired outcome. It's all there. You need to see it, you need to use it. So let's dive deep into this message and see what it all means. And by the way, the sun right after the magician. It's clear, absolutely clear, especially with this combination, that something beautiful can come your way, is not gonna come your way, can come your way. How to get there? Let's look into it. In the past position, we have Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Moon. Right off the bat, we see that you are coming from a time of loss. And that is the challenge, right, Virgo? It's challenging to believe that everything is possible, that we can have it all, that things are going to go our way, coming from a time of loss. And this is something that not only represents a loss, but it's also, we perceive it as very unfair with the Five of Pentacles. Pentacles, it means that we worked for this. It means that we invested in this, that we didn't expect it to be free or we didn't expect it to just be easy. Yet we went for it and we really gave our all. And nevertheless, we find ourselves left out of that door, out of that situation, place that makes us feel safe, stable, and happy. We find ourselves right here, outside. Whatever is inside or whoever is inside doesn't want us anymore. We're not useful anymore. We're not what they want anymore. We are old news, and so we don't matter anymore. That's what the Five of Pentacles makes you feel, because the loss that we see here is a loss of meaning as well. And so you feel that you're not important anymore to someone or to a specific situation, even if it's just something more material, like a dream, a goal. It's as if somebody else got it and you couldn't be better than them. That's the mindset at the time. It's not the truth, It's a mindset at the time. And mindsets always determine what comes next. Always. In time, they always determine what comes next. And the challenge right here is not that loss. The challenge right here is not what you went through, is your reaction to that loss and what you are going to invest again into after this specific loss. High Priestess, the moon. I mean, you were trying as much as possible to understand what the hell was going on here. Why is it not going my way? Why did this happen? Is it something that I've done? Something that I've said? Or am I just destined for not getting what I want? And it's not like you're thinking this way because for once things didn't go your way and so now you're all sad. No, this is something that has happened potentially multiple times in your life. And it leaves you with the thought of, is it just something I shouldn't fight for anymore? Should I just move on? Should I just settle? Should I just aim lower overall? Right here, we see that you need that light. You need that direction. You need to understand what can come next without always sitting there hoping for more, but then finding yourself just daydreaming. And listen, what we see right here in a more detailed way is that there were some illusions. There was something right here that was actually hidden from you. With the moon, it's clear. But your intuition was showing you that things were not what they really seemed. And this might have been a red flag, might have been some sort of way from the universe to say, hey, Virgo, watch out, because this is not what you really deserve. You deserve more. Now, when we clarify, we'll see what this whole situation was about. But most importantly, what we see right here in the present, by the way, in the very center of the reading, is an energy that is all you should be focusing on: the wheel of fortune. There is a huge, huge opportunity coming in, life changing, in fact. It's clear that this is coming after a period of losses and overall discouraging events. But you need to make sure that you don't let this get in the way of what you are truly destined to, Right here, it feels like the events around you, the situations around you, the people around you are now set up to make this happen in such beautiful way. But surrounding these cards, this card right here, the Wheel of Fortune, I don't see supporting energies. And this is all you, Virgo. I don't want to, please don't get me wrong, I don't want to blame you for feeling this way. It's not easy to get up after such loss. I completely understand it. But you owe it to yourself. It's that easy. You owe it to yourself, and you really need to let go of whatever this is so that you can give to yourself what it is that you really deserve. Hey, you don't have to wait anymore for somebody else or something else to give it to you. And right here, you mainly have to understand that if in the past you have fought for this person, for other people, for their dreams, for their needs, you know what, Virgo? Today, it's time to only fight for you, or to fight for those who fight for you too, okay? It's clear that you have the ability to do things the right way, but Four of Cups, Five of Wands, you are just feeling that it's not your thing. You're looking at the competition. You're looking at someone who maybe can be better at this than you. You're just bringing yourself down, and I hate seeing that from you, because if you knew what you were meant for down here, and what you can really achieve overall in life, you wouldn't talk to yourself like that. And again, this is not to blame you. I actually completely understand why one gets to think this way after going through that. I completely understand. But it's not an excuse to prevent yourself from something that it's actually absolutely amazing down here. Okay? So what we see is that there is something already around you. It's there. It's actually tangible. And we'll see what this is when we clarify. But do not fall into that mindset in which you might think, hey, I failed once, I failed 10 times, I failed 100 times. So why the hell would I try again something that has hurt me so many times? But you know what or who a successful person is. A successful person is that person who failed 100 times, but tried 101 times. So it's absolutely important for you to think about that, to meditate on that, to really plan your next move on that thought, because it can and it will work out for you. Down here we see the King of Swords, Ten of Swords, Six of Wands. I like to see these swords right now because, especially with the 10. First of all, what I like about the sword element right here is something that is reminding you, Virgo, that yes, these are heavy energies and they can impact you, but the sword is your issue. It's something inside of you. Is an insecurity, is you potentially expecting the worst. Swords are in your head. They're not a prediction. And that's what I love about swords. So right here, you need to learn to talk to the swords, to talk to this fear, to write things down. I don't know if you've ever seen the animation movie Luca, where the kids go Silenzio Bruno, which means name your fear. Treat it like something that it's there, that it's tangible, that you can control in a way or another, and just tell it to shut up. Just do it. Because given what you are capable of and what you're destined to, you need to learn how to do things. How to do this. Okay? It's very true that when things are out there in the world and not just in our head, they seem less scary. We can have more control over them, therefore they're less scary. It's just like turning on the lights in a scary situation where you hear noises and things around you, and you turn on the light and there's nothing there. Okay. Also right here, what I see is that other than going straight to the point, and right here, when this happens, there's no stopping you. Oh my God. At that point, no one will be able to stop you. And when I say that, it's because I see someone watching you blossom, and potentially regretting also doing certain things to you in the past. Right here with the Six of Wands, we see that major success. You're on a stage. The spotlight or spotlights are on you. And what we see right here is that you're going to really feel, not just be successful, but feel successful, which actually are two different things. Right here we see triumph, victory, rewards, recognition as well. There is a lot of pride of who you are and how you got here. Actually, right here, you will realize that you wouldn't change a thing. It's perfect. The way it happened, it was just as it was meant to happen. And right here, I see someone looking at you and they're like, oh my God, what did I do? Regretting, definitely regretting. Now, you need to now be patient, okay? Strength. You need to do things the right way. Understanding that time doesn't really determine success. Time is just part of the equation. So if something hasn't happened 10 times, or if something hasn't happened in a month, in a specific time frame, it doesn't mean that it's never going to happen at all, unless you believe so. Because if you believe so, then you'll give up, right? And you will not try again. So clearly right here, we see something that has the potential to blossom into exactly what you want it to be. That manifestation, that dream coming true, Virgo, whatever this is for you. But we see that there is a lot of details we need to clarify in order to really understand how to get here in a more practical way. Your main message today is don't give up, Virgo. Don't give up, because you are not on the wrong path. You are on the right path as long as you believe it, as long as you give yourself a chance. So let's clarify all of these energies to really understand what's going on, what went on, what's going on, and what life can give you, how life can change once this energy finally comes in. Let's look into all of this and let's see what you should expect in the near and distant future. If you want to dive deeper into the messages with me, Virgo, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, as I mentioned earlier, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute to 60-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure, please, to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Virgo. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the upcoming events is Temperance. And this is exactly what we were talking about just a few seconds ago. We see how important it is for you right now to really be patient. And I know that most of you watching this video have been patient for a long time already. You have been really trying your best to not rush into anything, to not give up on this, always thinking, it's going to happen. But although this might have been an energy that you've been in for a long time, it's now more important than ever. Right here, we see how important it is for you to really think that this is going to happen, to be balanced, to have that inner peace, that tranquility. Because if you think that this is not going to happen, or that this is going to happen just if you do a specific thing that is available to you in a very short period of time, you just rush into things and you take chances that maybe are not the best ones for you. If you implement this energy right now, you will go from the moon, which is in your past, to the sun, which is right here as your main energy and potentially in your future. So we'll see what this is about. But overall, it's clear right here that you are going through a major journey, which is going from loss to gain, not the opposite way. And you need to tell yourself that, otherwise you will miss out on this amazing opportunity that is already around you. So let's start clarifying these energies. Let's see, first of all, if there is anything from the past that you should know right now, because obviously there are a lot of things that you might not know, but what's important for you to know right now in order to gain that clarity and go from this to this. Let's start clarifying all those energies up there. Oh my God, Virgo. 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. Clearly, this is something that has definitely hurt you and that you were not expecting. But there is something major about this that you don't know yet. First of all, the